Hey guys, this is DJ Wolf. I'm back. I was thinking about something, man. It's two similar issues, but basically come to one thing. Lately, I've been feeling that white people have gotten so emboldened that they think that and I talked about this in the previous podcast from last week, that they feel emboldened to just put us down 7 ways to Sunday. I mean, literally. To a point, they consider us just completely beneath them. I was telling you guys about woman saw my new ride, and she asked one of the dumbest questions I've ever heard. When you see somebody go to the car, ask, "Was that my car?" I'm like, bitch, how do you think I got in the car? That's number one. And these white people acted really extremely emboldened. I had one this morning. It's no joke. I was on my way in. I was going out this morning, and this truck, big ass truck, white truck. I don't remember if it was an SUV or not. But I mean, he was riding real hard. It was a lot of traffic out there. He was like riding up on bones on my bumper, like, "Hey, you need to move on." I'm like, I got a car 10 feet, about at least 20 feet away from me. Not even that. A car about 10 feet away from me. There's nowhere in hell I'm going to be riding up on that car because you're in a hurry, and I'm doing the speed limit. I was actually doing the actual speed limit, and the guy still was trying to test my patience, so to speak. I got matter of fact, but it's been like that, and I don't just feel real bold to just treat you like you ain't nobody. Whether you're guilty or innocent, right or wrong, or if you're black. I went to go see, and this is on the recommendation of my wife, we went to go see the movie Brian Banks. Now, Brian Banks, as you know, played in the NFL. I don't know if he still plays in the NFL. Probably not, but I'm not certain about that. But anyway, I know he played with the Atlanta Falcons. I do remember him playing one year. But anyway, he was a hot prospect in college to play in NFL. And it was an incident that came up with him and his girl at the school, at the college he went to. And I think it was at the college he went to. Something like that. Anyway, so I guess he runs into the girl. The girl is trying to give him some play. Consensually. Now, they're both, and this is the thing, they were both minors. Alright? I escapes me where it happened. I don't remember. But anyway, I had to look it up. So, they go past about a dozen or so classrooms. Open, filled classrooms, okay? And they go to this section where everybody go makes out at. And do a bunch of other stuff. But, so they go back there. They look like they're about to get to commencing. And then, oh boy, well, I guess what the bell rang or something. I don't remember exactly what took place at that point. But they decided he got cold feet, Not that he, but anyway, to make a long story short, he didn't go in for it. And I guess she got a little perturbed by it because she knew he was a hot prospect guy who was on his way to becoming a player in the NFL at some point. She knew it. She knew what she had getting with this guy, and she was trying to seal the deal, so to speak. That's what I think was really going on. But to make a long story short, she came out. I guess somebody had saw her over in the area and came out and said that the guy raped her. He ended up doing a number of years for a crime he never committed. All right. It never happened. This girl was dumb and stupid. Of course, the weird part about it, years later, I don't even want to give away too much of the movie. All I know is that she was stupid as hell. But the fact that he was a minor, and then eventually, when they went to trial, they charged him as an adult. Even though when the incident occurred, he was underage anyway. So and it was consensual, but it never even got to that point. He never even penetrated the girl, and he really wasn't given due process. And why I'm making that correlation with kind of some of the situations that goes on that I've seen lately is because we're already judged. We're judged just because we're black. We're judged because we've always had those stereotypes put upon us all our entire lives, from generation on to generation on to generation. Like I was saying about me with my new car. Prime example. You get a new car. First thing, people judge you. Oh, you must got a lot of cash. Oh, you must, you getting fancy. You get brand new fancy. All this other bullshit. You just can't actually work to have what you want. People don't even believe in that. They just lump you up with everybody else and say, what are you doing with that? Regardless of your status. Regardless of whether you working or whether you ain't working. Whether you selling drugs or whether you're not selling drugs. Or whether you try and live a righteous Christian life, albeit it may not be perfect, or whether you just don't believe in God in the first place. We are judged constantly. We're judged the way we walk, the way we talk, the way we dress, the way we act. And we're stereotyped for a lot of those things too. I remember years ago, I played basketball one day. And I don't know if I was tired or what. I wasn't, because I missed a few shots I probably could have made if I was a better ball player than I was. White guy come up to me tomorrow. Hey man, you guys are supposed to know how to play basketball. Like we're fucking robots. This asshole thinking because we're black, everybody black knows how to play basketball and eat watermelon and all the other bullshit. It's just the stupidest stuff, man, I've seen over the years, man. And generations of white people have always taught their kids that. That certain minorities know how to do certain things. That's what they're really good at. But if you're in the minority and you don't know how to do it, they expect you to think that something wrong with you. Yeah. Some people think that every Asian know how to do karate and shit. No, they don't. Not everybody's Asian know how to do karate. Not everybody black know how to dance. Or play sports. But then again, you got people in the black community expect you to know how to play sports. Oh yeah. They go with the same narrative. Which is weird. They don't expect you to be very well educated, but they expect you to be books. But they expect you to be sports oriented or sports savvy in terms of not only know about sports but playing it too. We stereotype our own selves half the time. What do you do? Man, you don't know how to box. You don't know how to play sports. You don't know how to party with the girls. You don't know how to book her. Hey, not everybody who black knows how to do everything other black people know how to do. That's just a fact. Could I defend myself a little bit? Yeah, I hold my own. Or at least I have. I have done it. I'm not gonna lie. I have done it. I've held my own on a number of occasions when I had to. Even when I didn't always win. But holding your own is the main thing. Could I dance? Yeah, I could kind of dance a little bit. Could I shoot some hoop a little bit? Yeah, it wasn't perfect, you know. I get a few points, and I wasn't great, you know. I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't. I really wasn't. Could I play football? I was, for the most part, I was awful. I had a decent arm though, but that's about it. You know. I'm not gonna lie about that. It wasn't, you know. But that's the stereotypes that we put upon ourselves. Do I know how to play cards? No, I don't. I know a number of people who do. I ain't one of them. I used to. Now, I'll be honest. When I was younger, I used to play cards pretty damn good. Now I kind of admit to that. You know, we don't know how to do every single thing, man. You know, there's some things I think that I've been pretty good on, even in the past and even in the present. Recently, I started back doing some art, drawing, and I thought it was pretty good. I hadn't done it in years, but when I did start back doing it, I was like, damn, maybe I should start back doing it again. I wasn't that bad. It's like I never lost much of a touch. You know, do I know I work on cars? I can hold my own on that. You know, but here's the main point. The main point is, and someone said it on the radio once, we are more alike than not. You know, we are your equals, whether you like it or not. You know, we like to enjoy the same things. We like the same thing for our kids that you like for yours. We like the same thing for ourselves that you like for yourself. Okay? But to sit there and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. But to sit there and stereotype us like, oh, we don't like what you like or do what y'all do and all that. I don't want to hear that bullshit. That shit gets annoying. It's downright racist. Even though y'all try to flip the script and say it's something else. We know what it is. We always have known what it was. From day one. Have y'all been honest about it? No. Never have. Likely never will. But I wish you would. I'll be honest. I think that I was watching the video. Matter of fact, I was watching it last night. Was it early this morning? I know. Anyway, I was watching the old video about war. They did a music video, and just like circa 1975. I did not realize that war were doing music videos like that, because it was a full-fledged music video with the skit and then, with the scenarios and everything, just like they do a lot of videos you see now. But let's see this damn thing. A sticker here. Okay. But anyway, yeah, like a lot of videos I watch. But nevertheless, the song was called "Why Can't We Be Friends." I love that song. That's one of my favorite songs when I was a kid. It's a great song. Oh, really? But yeah, same scenario as but the video itself talks about what I'm talking about. You know, we're the same people, no matter who you are, no matter what color you are. And it doesn't make any sense for people to be biased towards each other. 2019 should not be the way it was in 18 or 1791, or even 1961, or even 1959. You know, it's fucking ridiculous. Excuse my French. I mean, it totally is. It makes no sense, no common sense at all whatsoever. You know, but they always tend to look at us like, oh, well, you shouldn't be doing this. You know, if and this is what I understand. White people want to have it both ways. If you're running dope, there's something wrong with you. If you ain't running dope and you earn an honest living and you have and you work and they see you have, you know, you like the nicer things of life, then that's a problem. You know, people can't stand it. I mean, black people like that. I mean, really? Now, yesterday someone said something similar to what the white woman said to me at church yesterday, but she wasn't really being snarky about it. Now, I know her pretty well. You took all day. I was giving you a chance. She wasn't being very snarky about it. You know, this woman was clearly being snarky as hell about it. Really? People just have no cut cards around here. I swear they don't. They really, really don't. You won't get your ass on like that. But I'm not playing the game. I'll smash this shit. You know. But people are she wasn't really snarky. She kind of said the same thing. She said, I see you getting in your fan's car, blah, blah, blah. You know. But then again, I'm looking at her car. I was like, isn't your car as probably more expensive than mine? Way more. And you don't even know it. I was just having to think about that. I think she's driving some kind of Lexus or something. I'm like, wait a minute. I know you paying a lot more for that than you think that I'm paying for mine. You know, and mine's used, but that's another story. But nevertheless, but she wasn't being, you know, I know because like I said, but the white woman was clearly being funny. At least she struck up a conversation about it. This white woman's just being downright nasty, and I could tell because the first thing, like I said again, when you say, "Is that your car?" and I'm standing in front of my car, getting in my car, it makes no sense at all. You know. But, you know, like I said before, it's the stereotypes that people wants to put you in that continue to, that's part of the way they try to bond you. I mean, try to put you in bondage. Not just physically, but mentally too. And they know they do. They know it's clear as bell. They literally try to bind you mentally by saying stuff like that. You know. But I knew it was cold speak the moment she opened her mouth. You know. They can't be happy for you when you're doing good. And they can't respect you when you're trying to do better. You know, you just can't win. You just can't win around here, man. People just arrogant as all get out. And that doesn't matter about, and especially in this area down in the DMV, these people are arrogant as shit. You know, even some of the po folks like that, because I actually had a situation one time where, and I don't mind saying, the sister-in-law made a comment to me. This was regarding a car that I had years ago. I had a car my dad gave me. Well, he gave it, but I actually paid him back the money for it. But that's another story. But I think I didn't have it a year. And I put a radio in there. The radio wasn't the best playing radio on the market. And she was cracking about it. And I'm like, and she ain't had a pot to piss in. Matter of fact, she don't even drive. You know. But she ain't had a pot to piss in. I mean, literally not a pot to piss in. She wasn't even working. That's another story. But she had the nerve to say, well, your car ain't working, you ain't your door. You ain't got air conditioning, blah, 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 blah. And here she is fatter than the roll of a hippopotamus or something. Just sweating off her big ass. And I just looked at her and said, you know what? At least it beats walking. Those are my very words to her ass. She shut up real quick after that. You know? And I'm like, how you gonna criticize somebody for driving you around? You don't walk and you don't work. Yeah. Negroes unbolden themselves to disrespect other Negroes for doing a little bit, and I wasn't doing that great at the time, but I was doing a little bit better than she was. And she had nerve to be critical. Without a pot to piss in. I mean, literally, didn't have a pot to piss in. Really didn't. Yeah. And still was talking trash. I don't get it. Sometimes we don't even show that kind of respect for ourselves. When we, you know, And I just, like I said, I just shook my head. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. You of all people. You of all people. But it goes to show you, man, we don't even respect each other at times when it comes to that. We just don't. But I guess at some point we'll learn. We'll learn when it come right down to it, man. When you see all the this and that crazy stuff happening now, at some point we'll learn to bond. Hopefully sooner than later. This is DJ Wolf. I'm out.